Hey guys, SlyBark here. I'm coming at you with another Lord's Mobile video. Thought I'd go over some gear and different variations you can have of gear that some people have, some people don't have. Some people have goofy gear. I've seen all kinds of weird stuff, so thought I'd go over this and just kind of put it out there. There are variations that I don't have that will work, but I think what I'm showing is probably your best options for gear, and we'll go with that. Before we get started, do me a favor, like and subscribe, so you help myself, help me out, help channel out, and help us grow this thing. Talk to you later. Peace. What's up, guys? What's up? SlyBark here, another Lord's Mobile video for you. I get a lot of questions about this all the time. What to do for gear, how to do stuff for gear. So thought I'd just quickly go over my gear so you can kind of see what you need to work on and what works for what. So this right here is my mixed gear. As you can see, I have a couple pieces of champ gear in that, and hopefully I change that over time. Mixed gear also, you see I have the Frostwing sword, which is a really decent one. It's a little cheaper than this, which is your Skull Crusher. I didn't work on the Skull Crusher, but it does come with this. Once you get it all the way up, it comes with that army attack of 28%. But it's a little harder to get than I think the Frostwing sword, so it's kind of a catch-22, and all that kind of stuff. Also, if you want to do this here, the offhand without my champ piece, is this, which is your Dragon Fist, which comes with is cav, and it does come with some army HP on it, which is why you want it as your mixed gear. You can also down here in mixed gear would be your your Dragon Talons, which again is which is arranged in inf, which is a good because you're splitting your stuff. So that's what you want to use. So it looked like, let's just say this would be your mixed gear without the champ stuff in it. You could do this, or you could go with the Skull Crusher here, like so. And as you can see, I don't quite have all my jewels up. I do have a lot, but not all the way up. Also, if we go to cav, straight cav blast jewels, you can see we would go with trying to think what's cav on this. This would be your cav, which you can see once I got my champ piece, I quit working on that. That would be your cav without the champ on it. 3 drums, fist, all that kind of stuff. Let's go inf jewels, what to do with this. Now here comes the fun part. You can see all this here. These cups are probably the most expensive free-to-play gear in the game, and technically you need 6. You need 3 for range and 3 for inf. Most people just get 3. You either rejewel or split jewels, like I do here. As you can see, this cup has a ranged and an inf jewel in it with an inf jewel in it. Or you could just rejewel whenever you need to use them. I chose this way because I don't want to spend the money to rejewel every time. And then let's go to range, which has, of course, see what I've got for range. I've added these in. These blight rings are not as good as a cup, but they're also not as expensive. So I have seen people have 1 cup and 2 blight rings, or all 3 blight rings. Either way, it works just fine. You want to You want to do offhand and get rid of that. For range, you're going to put in the Eternal Codex. Right. Anyway, those are the equipment you want for your blast, your rallies, and your mixed gear is what I would suggest. Troop build. I got a lot of this in here, but these are the 3 parts of troop building at me. This is Champ Offhand. Has troop training speed 14% at Mythic. The course helm 7%, and then of course the boots have 14% too. Those give you your training speed. The other big thing that gives you a decent amount of training speed is this particular skin, the Unicorn Void skin, which was free a little while ago. You could get grinding, and you can see you can get an extra 5% with it when you fully start, which I haven't fully started yet. Speed gear is another one that people don't seem to have a lot of. Travel speed 21% on your lance, on your beast helm. Travel speed 54%. Predator pollens, travel speed 35%. 77% with those. Try to think what I had. This is the free version of that. That's travel speed 42%. And I still use those for sending to rallies, wonder rallies. You can see with my purple Wolfpack sigil. There is nothing in this particular thing that gives you travel speed, so if you could add the travel speed jewels if you wished, and then of course your chokers, which give you 11.2% travel speed. Travel speed is useful for a multitude of things, but it's interesting to me that I've seen 400, 500, 600 mil guys that don't have travel speed gear. The chokers are easy to get. Everybody should get those. Predator pollens don't cost a lot to get either. So the beast helm's not easy to get. Travel lance is not terribly bad to get, and then these untamed boots are cheap to get too. So there's no reason not to have a decent amount of travel speed gear. Monster hunt gear is pretty self-explanatory too, so not a big deal there. Anyway, I thought I'd put this video out for you guys so you can see it, and you can kind of start working on your gear if you don't have it, or maybe you have different gear and you want to change it and get slightly better. Those are the things you should do. Really up to you on some of those things, how you decide to do it, but start working on it. The cups are not going to be easy to get. That's the number one thing. As you can tell, my cups are not fully mythic yet. 2 gold ones, and I'm working on it and do it. I was a little late to the game with those myself before I figured out I needed them, so it takes time. All right guys, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.